Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Time for Tech.
Let's get started.
Tesla has rolled out a new feature, and it is called dog mode, where it will basically keep the temperature of your car cool or warm, depending on the outside and what you want, while you are away inside of a store.
So if you leave your dog in the car, you can set the Tesla to a certain temperature, so to keep your dog from getting like heat stroke or heat exhaustion.
How about, since Teslas have a little camera inside, how about they make it so then you can go and see your pet, and on the screen, the pets can go and see you. And so you guys can be like talking to each other.
I don't think that would work, because that means that you'd have to have your camera on at the whole time, so like just having it show on your face, and then your dog would just stare at you the whole time. It would be kind of nerve-wracking for the dog, I would assume. I think a good tactic is like when you get out of the car and you lock it, you should activate a dog mode, because like dogs like to listen to music to keep them calm. Play like a radio station or something like that. It doesn't have to be specific.
Anyways, this is a pretty cool feature, so glad that Tesla added it in. Next story. So the S10 is now finally here, and there are 4. S10e, the S10, S10 Plus, and the S10 5G. And one of the coolest things though on all these phones is the screen.
So the screen actually turns out that it stretches throughout the entire face of the phone. So it doesn't go onto the back, which originally when I first saw the trailer I thought it did. I was like, oh, that's so cool. But no, it doesn't. That basically makes it for more immersive on the phone, so you're not just looking at like one square. You can see it throughout the entire phone. And the camera, how normally on an iPhone with a case, it's on the back side of the phone, but this time it's on the front of the phone and to the right corner instead of being in the center.
The S10 camera has 5 cameras, not like the 6 that we were thinking of, but 5 is still pretty close. It has 3 on the back and 2 on the front, and on the front you have a 8 megapixel RGB depth camera, and then also on the front is a 10 megapixel selfie camera.
So I think that's pretty cool, because at least it's not 6 cameras. They took it down a notch because they don't want 6 cameras, because that's stupid.
Or maybe also cost. I'd say probably both, because
yeah, they probably thought it was a bit much, but like you said, there's 3 cameras on the back, right?
Yeah, there's still 3 cameras on the back, where we have a 16 megapixel ultra wide camera that goes up to 123 degrees, almost kind of like a GoPro, which is kind of
So
cool.
I don't know if I'm 100% right on this, but do all 3 cameras sort of like act together to like create a larger photo?
All 3 of them can, I guess, like incorporate all of the different like image data of like monochrome sensors and other types of things on them. Then they can't all like come together. This one doesn't actually have a monochrome sensor on it, but if it did, or if it has some kind of like a feature like that, then they could all collide. But it also has a wide angle camera, just like a normal wide angle. And then the other camera that you also have is a 12 megapixel telephoto camera.
Alright, so I was talking earlier about how all 3 cameras work together. So a better way to explain it is that the 2 cameras on the outside that are the angle cameras sort of gives the original photo, which is the center camera, the ability to zoom out to add more to the photo, to give it more of like a scenic look, to have more of a background to it.
And I was kind of thinking that was almost like a GoPro in a way, how it has a very wide angle to it, and it's very stretched out.
So like, you know how people always argue on space, like, move in closer, we can't get you in the photo, but now you can take the photo and zoom out more, which is, I find that really nice, because that's a pain in the neck for my family. So
also on the S10 is 5G support, also like we predicted. So that will basically give you 10 times faster speeds, like basically we talked about in the last episode. If you guys haven't checked that out, I'll leave a link for it in the description.
With the 5G phone, it's able to basically load onto a website quicker, load photos faster, basically everything quicker.
So the S10 comes now with 128 gigabytes of storage, 256 gigabytes, 512, and also a 1 terabyte option. And you can also expand that with a 500 gigabyte memory card to get up to 1.5 terabytes of storage.
Wow. I actually find that really pretty helpful. Like, you could download so many apps with that.
Yeah, you never need to go move any. You could probably just like take your entire photo library from like a computer,
Just move it onto your phone. That would actually be pretty helpful, because with that, I mean, you can have way more photos.
And also, though, I think it kind of is necessary because now these days we're all shooting in 4K, and so it's eating up most of our storage.
On to the next topic.
The other thing that was unveiled at Galaxy Unpacked 2019 was the all-new Samsung Galaxy Buds.
Alright, so guys, these are wireless earbuds that are basically actually really good because they have an inner microphone and an outer microphone. So the outer microphone is meant so you're on your run and your friend starts talking to you, but you can't hear them because they're sound canceling. So you just press the outside of the earbud and you can start hearing your friend talk to you because of the microphone on the outside.
And basically, that will go and help you to go and hear outside traffic too. So if you're just walking home from work or something one day, then you can go and hear what's going on around you, so you're not just like totally unaware.
Cool new feature with these earbuds is that they're able to be charged by the S10. And the S10 has this feature where it's able to charge other S10s. So they added this feature into the earbuds so the earbuds can be charged by the S10.
And also, with the S10, it has features to go and charge up other wireless charging phones like iPhones and also the Galaxy Watch and anything else that can charge wirelessly. So if you have a wireless charging case for your AirPods and you want to go and use them with your Galaxy, which I don't know why,
crummy AirPods,
you can basically just place that wireless charging case with your AirPods in it onto the charger on the phone and it'll start automatically charging. And with these earbuds, after 15 minutes of wireless charging on the phone, you'll get an hour and 45 minutes of playback time. Just recently, Amazon invested $700 million into an electric car startup called Rivian. Basically, these are trucks that go 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, and they also make SUVs that are 3-road. And these trucks will be coming out in 2020.
That's pretty efficient, honestly. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, so it's going to be a lot less expensive than fueling up with gas or diesel for a truck. So I think that this would actually be pretty cool when these trucks come to market, and Amazon's helping to kind of bring up these companies, and specifically this one in general. And they have a lot of cool features with almost kind of a Tesla-like interior. I mean, it has like these 2 large screens inside, like a nice wood dash, and also the embed truck storage is also pretty cool. How there's like a big row going across the rear seats, and they call it the gear tunnel, so it can fit anything from like skis and other items in there.
Alright, so anyway, with the back storage thing, you can actually fit a lot of stuff in there, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, it's coming out in 2020 like I said, so this is one that's going to be pretty cool, but there is only one issue with this truck, and that is its charging network, which Tesla already has with their cars. But again, with GM, Audi, Jaguar, and any of these other companies that are trying to get into this field, they don't have a whole charging network that's
nice
efficient.
If it could just be like a solar-powered car or something like that. So you could just put it in the sun, like Arizona, just have it charge.
I mean, I guess, except it would kind of be tough, though, to have the car always, like, charging itself. I mean, that'd probably be okay for...
It's pretty efficient because if you're, like, driving on a road trip and the car's charging while you're still... So you sort of have, like, some reserve or something like that.
I guess it would be kind of like a reserve, but you couldn't just use that as, like, a last option, last resort.
Last-ditch effort.
Except, at least the nice thing, though, with this truck is that it has a 400 to a 500 mile range, so it's not like you're going to need to, like, charge it up for a pretty long time on most road trips. And if you stop every couple hours, then you just plug in while you eat or other things, and that'll be nice. But you will have to use other charging networks, which could be kind of an issue with this truck, but at least hopefully with the $700 million that Amazon invested, they might be able to build up some kind of network. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to more tech videos. I'll see you next time on Tech Device News.